So when I first started out, the top ways that I was able to get clients were through Instagram and Upwork. And that was through me constantly shooting, constantly like posting, and just constantly trying to build my portfolio. Now the top way I get clients is through returning clients and referrals. And I'm getting new inquiries from people who are saying like, hey, such and such referred me to you. Like, I would love to work with you. By the way, my face is like super greasy because I like over moisturize because I have dry skin, and it just like sucks it up. So I'll be good in like a few minutes. Okay, so my boyfriend made me, he's like the juicer and I am the cooker. I always say it's like a good balance because he makes all the fruits and juices and smoothies and everything all related to that, and I'm the one who actually cooks. We both try to cook mainly vegetarian and vegan stuff. So right now, he just made me a smoothie. I never know what kind it is, but he definitely put pineapple in it because I can taste like the twang. He'll make like a juice. This looks like a celery kind of green apple kind of thing he usually does. So I have some cut up fruit. I actually think I might eat some watermelon instead of the smoothie right now. I think I want both. I normally take my flashes and I use this camera bag, but right now I'm just gonna take like the padding out of it and put it in the larger bag. I'm not gonna really need my flash today because everything is outdoors, but I might bring it anyway because last time I was outdoors and we wanted to shoot indoors and I didn't have it, so I'm gonna bring it. So I just left. I am going to get my car. I had to park in a garage yesterday because I got in super late, and if you're in New York City, you know there is no parking, especially after a certain period of time. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up my car. I have to go to my mom's house to pick up a camera. That was smooth. How did I get my first few clients? I started really freelancing fall of 2021 and I was on Upwork. This is probably really dangerous, but I have my eyes on the road, as y'all see. I'm barely looking at the camera. I got my first client on Upwork. I shouldn't really say my first client because by then I was doing a couple things for like friends of friends and like just getting like a little $50 here and there. But my first official client that I didn't know at all was from Upwork, and it was a kid's birthday party. And I remember, I think they paid me $250 for 5 hours, and I did both photo and video, edited all the photos. Okay, this isn't working. Okay, this is gonna have to do for now. The struggle. But I edited photos for them and I sent a highlight video for them. It was just my first time that I got paid, like actually from someone who didn't know me at all. And then right after that, I got another client who reached out to me to do a company party for them, basically. And that was really cool. They also found me through Upwork. They just saw my profile on Upwork though, and they decided to like reach out to me directly via email. Try to put yourself on as many different platforms as possible, at least your profile and your information, because you never know who's going to be looking at you. You never know who's going to be watching. And this person just happened to want to book me directly because I think Upwork charges like a fee for clients as well as for us photographers as well. And honestly, throughout fall from September to December of 2021, I was honestly just getting gigs through Upwork. Once you get it rolling, once you get experience in a couple jobs, it becomes easier to just keep it flowing. And my prices were super low back then, so that's another thing. Since it's super competitive, especially if you're just starting out, don't try to put your prices like super high. But I remember doing that company party for them. That's when I first realized that the camera that I was using was not good in low light. I didn't know that, and I didn't realize that. I actually visited the space prior to it. That's the crazy part. But I had the floor wrong. I get there today and it's in this dark basement, and I'm just like, whoa, what do I do? And I did have a flash, but it was one of those flashes like you get it for like $40 to $50 on Amazon with the like white card coming out. I still did a decent job, don't get me wrong, because like as photographers, we'll look at something and be like, oh, this is crap, this is grainy. But sometimes like clients are still like satisfied with it, you know, and all they want is like a decent looking picture that is better than an iPhone. And at the end of the day, when you look at those pictures, they were better than iPhones, and I think that's what mattered. But definitely a learning experience, and that's what you want to do early on. You're trying to learn, you're trying to absorb so much information and just be a sponge. I also was reaching out to people, so I also did this maternity shoot with a friend that I used to work with. I think my most important thing that I learned, and this wasn't even in the beginning, because you guys have to remember too, I went to film school, so I wasn't completely new to being behind the camera. I studied the art of film and screenwriting and making a movie. That's what I was learning. It's kind of innate to me, like just being behind the camera and understanding like composition and things like that. So I didn't start like blank slate, and I always want to preface that because some of you are starting like blank slate and you really have to learn like what is ISO, like what is composition, what is the rule of thirds, and I kind of already knew these things. So I just started taking pictures, and one of the things I did have to learn a lot was my pictures would be pretty cool. What I needed to work on a lot was my editing. When you start to take a lot of photos and you start to do all of that, you start to pick up what you don't like and what you do like when it comes to editing. And I remember these photos when I was editing them, like I kind of edited them really, really hard. This is like other people's styles, and I'm completely aware of that, and that's totally fine. But I realized that later on, I don't like that style, and I didn't know this at that time. If you look at these photos compared to like photos I would take now, they're very soft, and they're very they have like this nostalgic kind of like colors and grain to them, and that's my style now, and who's to say that it will stay that way? I don't know. New York City always got some kind of ambulance, fire truck, horn beeping. Okay, the more you shoot, the more you're gonna want to pay attention to what colors you're drawn to and how your editing is changing. Like save every time you make an edit and you really, really love it, save it as a preset. Like now when I'm editing, like I have certain presets of mine that I use, I apply it, and I'm only making the small tweaks and adjustments because I am confident in my style and my editing style. So this is my mom holding my parking spot for me. Because one thing she's gonna do is hold my parking spot. Nah, but parking is really real in New York City, and we gotta do that. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm vlogging today.
Vlogging today, okay.
No, vlogging, ma.
What vlogging means?
Vlogging.
All right, vlogging, okay. Cool.
No. Okay, so mom had to go to the store. I'm actually here to pick up my camera. I rented a camera and sent it over here instead of my place just because I just wanted to make sure it got delivered, and someone's always home here. But yeah, I rented a camera because last minute my camera's memory card slot wanted to just like give out on me, and I had to basically send it into Canning. And yes, I was very stressed, but I'm glad I have my backup camera and I'm able to use that. But I love mirrorless now, so I had to rent another mirrorless for the next week, and this is what I'm getting now. I don't know what's crazier, driving in New York City or being immune to driving in New York City. We made it! So we tried so hard to find parking. It took us like an hour just to get through traffic and find a nice parking spot. And we are, yes, welcome to New York, facts. And it looks so beautiful though. We made it. They're not bringing us down today. How was your graduation?
It was. I still have not savored it in yet.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, Chantel has approved. This is the vibe. This location is like, it's one of my favorites, and usually when I show it to my clients, 9 out of 10, they usually pick this one. It's so grand, and it just gives like, especially for a graduation shoot, like I did that, so. Look how gorgeous she is. Do y'all see that white coat? Because I see it. Okay, so we just finished. I just said bye. We had so much fun. I really wanted to make sure that she just got all of the photos that she wanted. It did run a little bit over time because we got so held up with the parking and everything like that, but it is okay. I am going to hurry up and run. So New York City vibes, I have to basically drive my car home, park, and then get on a train to go downtown for my next shoot, because there's literally no parking in downtown and it's near Times Square basically. So I am not going to even try to risk it. Okay, yeah, so I literally have about 15 minutes before I have to head out. It is currently 2:20, and yeah, I'm just gonna get my bag and bring a small little camera bag just because I'm getting on a train, and see if I can munch on something. Honestly, I'm starving. We're out. Okay, we are vibing so well, y'all. We're gonna go and do some more editorial style shoots because peep the fit. Peep the fit, peep the fit, peep the fit. I love it. I'm having so much fun. Love it. This is so like overpriced, but I love these like waffle desserts so much. I was literally so tired on my way here, and that shoot just gave me so much energy. That was the first time we met, and it just flowed. So I'm definitely gonna be shooting with him again. We are going to just head home, take off these clothes, and just relax. I am home. I'm really tired. I have a 10-hour wedding tomorrow. So my intention is to just like chill out for the rest of the night. Me and my boyfriend are just gonna make some food and just take it slow. But yeah, this shoot that I did, so the first one was the senior shoot, and the second one was for a company that I happen to freelance for. So whenever they release a new article, they call me up to take photos of that subject or whatever the topic is for that month. And it can be on a monthly basis, it can be 2 times a month, or it can be every other month. But we have a really good working relationship. That is just something that I feel like I've gotten really better with over the years, is retaining clients and also working with the same brands over and over again. It's never too early to start developing like long-term client relationships. So when I first started out, the top ways that I was able to get clients were through Instagram and Upwork. And that was through me constantly shooting, constantly like posting, and just constantly trying to build my portfolio. Now the top way I get clients is through returning clients and referrals. So clients are coming back to me to book me again. Brands who worked with me before, even like years ago, are working with me till this day. And I'm getting new inquiries from people who are saying like, hey, such and such referred me to you. Like, I would love to work with you. So that just goes to say, if you're at the stage where your prices are low or you're doing free work, like you should be providing an experience that is priceless. You need to be doing your absolute best so those clients want to come back to work with you. So those clients are talking about you to their friends and to their coworkers. Like word of mouth goes a long way. I actually have a guidebook out called How to Get Clients, which teaches you exactly what you should do when it comes to building your portfolio and getting those client referrals that I was talking about earlier. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to chill and turn this camera off because it has been a day. So make sure you subscribe and comment below on what kind of videos you guys want to see me create more of. And until next time.